How are advisors getting access to ESG investments for their clients? I'm joined by Greg O'Gara of Javelin Strategy and Research to learn more. Greg, pleasure to be speaking with you.
Well, thanks, Shannon. It's great to be here. Great conference, great setup. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I think broadly, the advisory value proposition is all about delivering financial advice, and ESG is very client-centric. So the real question is, how can advisors meet a growing demand for ESG products on the investor side in a fluid way, one that enhances client engagement?
So how are investors engaging with ESG on their own then?
Yeah, so this is a great question. We found in our research that about 50% of high net worth investors who have more than $250,000 in assets are actually trading their own accounts, and a large percentage of those clients are very interested in ESG. Now, what's unfortunate is when I looked out at the landscape, the broker-dealers that provide ESG screeners and research, it's a manually intensive process. It's not a great client experience, and there are really very few providers that can deliver that full client experience through an app that allows the investor to participate in the investing process in a more meaningful way.
So you have these two ecosystems right now. How are you seeing them come together, all around ESG investing?
Yeah, great question. So first of all, on the self-directed investor side, there are a couple of broker-dealers that are doing this really well. One of them is Interactive Brokers. They have something called the Impact app. And so how do I frame this up? ESG investors, are very preferential about where they want to put their money and how they want to screen those securities. The Impact app really engages the investor with the whole process of understanding what their preferences are, where they want to put their money, and it's a little bit more than a screener. But what's even more interesting is that once the investing process is done, that portfolio management technology on the app constantly looks at ESG allocation, and where there are issues with investments that the individual investor might have, it's going to give them alerts and trade ideas, even to lower the carbon profile of their portfolio.
Oh, so engaging everyone a little bit more then.
Yeah, engaging, but unfortunately, we don't see that kind of technology yet on the advisor side. For advisors who want to deliver a really personalized experience, we see a lot of them using separately managed accounts and going towards individual preferences. But with ESG, it's a little bit more than delivering product. You really want to get the investor engaged. And I don't see a lot of that happening right now. Advisors are a little bit cautious on ESG, I think, and maybe waiting a little bit. But we do see a tidal wave of investor interest on the other side. And these are advised investors who are participating in this ecosystem.
Well, I know this is a trend we will all be watching. Greg, thank you so much for your insights.
You're welcome. Thank you.
For Edge TV, I'm Shannon Rossick.